Hello crafty friends and welcome back to the Crafty Seas. Today we're on to share some crafty news for fellow crafters who are holding a giveaway, and as you've seen on our channel we've been very lucky and you can win some fantastic prizes in these giveaways. So details will be popping up on the screen as I'm talking, and I'd also like to share a magazine that we purchased, Stamps by Me by Tony Darroch magazine. We actually bought this at Christmas but didn't get round to using it, so we're going to use that today, and we're using that for our entry into Hillary Pink Bubble Cards Alphabet Challenge, and the details will be linked below for that. And this week's challenge was F for fussy cutting, so we'll show you our make that we used this magazine for at the end. So I'll flick through this magazine while I'm talking about the giveaways, so you've got something to look at. So the first giveaway I'd like to share is the lovely Andrea, the Cumbrian crafter. She's a very prolific and talented crafter and a lovely lady. She's got a great YouTube channel, so if you're not subscribed, please pop over there. And Andrea's hosting a giveaway, and she'd like you to send an ATC. And an ATC is a piece of your artwork. It can be mixed media, it can be paper craft, anything you like, as long as it's 3.5 inches by 2.5 inches. And if you stick around to the end of the video, we'll show you some ATCs that we've been making as well, give you some inspiration. And Andrea would like an ATC, and that closes very shortly. It closes on the 28th of February, but as she's only looking for an ATC, you've got plenty of time to get that made and popped in the post, crafters. And the next VR I'd like to share is for Teresa Cardbook Crafter, and it's her 4-year anniversary on YouTube. Wow, that's amazing, isn't it? 4 years, and she's got great inspiration videos on her channel. And to celebrate her 4-year anniversary, she would like you to send her an ATC. It's crafter's choice and something that you like to make. So if you're a card maker or 3D box maker, or if you like resin pieces, anything like that, you can send her anything that brings you joy to craft. And the closing date for that is the 1st of March. All the details for these lovely ladies will be linked below, so pop over to their channel to see details about prizes, closing dates and the entry requirements in more detail. And I'll just show you this magazine while we're flipping through. Some beautiful card designs in here. And Tony Darroch's got a channel full of inspiration as well on the How to Craft network, so you can check that out as well. She does some lovely techniques with embossing folders and embossing powders, and she's brought a new range of things out called the Quattro D, which you stencil, die cut, stamp and emboss. It's a really innovative design. And also, speaking of innovative designs, the lovely Monica Wikluska, aka Paper Mona, Card Maker of the Year 2022, is also hosting a giveaway to celebrate 5,000 subscribers. Wow, congratulations Monica, 5k subscribers. And Monica would like you to send her an ATC as well, and the closing date of that will be the 10th of March. So pop over to Monica's channel for more details. And here are some of the products. This is a great thing, the magnetic glass mat. A must-have. A glass mat for a crafter protects your surfaces, but this one's really ingenious as it's magnetic. We've already got a glass mat, and at $59.99 it's a bit of an investment, but that would be something maybe on my wish list. And here are some Christmas cards and makes that they've used with the free gifts from the magazine. I'll show you them in more detail. This is the first Stamps by Me magazine that we've purchased. I don't know if it's a new product. I think it is a new product, but we were really pleased with the magazine. It's full of great inspiration, and it had quite good free gifts with it as well. And there's papers in the middle are just stunning. I'll just share these papers with you. The lovely robin, winter scenes, and these are unusual in the greens. And we actually luckily won a prize from Monica, and we received some beautiful birthday Happy Meal, which had Christmas papers in similar shades, so this will tone in well with that when we come to craft with them. So thank you, Monica. And aren't these lovely? I can see these being used in Happy Meal and to make ATCs for these challenges. So you could just, you know, cut an image like this and mount it, and that would count as an ATC and an entry for one of these lovely challenges. And bits like this would be perfect as well. You could just cut these out and mount them. And there's more craft challenges and giveaways going on at the moment. Bex, the lovely Bex from Bex Crafts and Design, is holding her 3-year anniversary on YouTube, and she would like to decorate her craft room with a banner of artwork. So if you could send her a piece of art for her wall, minimum size 4x4, crafter's choice, and the closing date is the 4th of April for that one, so you've got plenty of time, and that's also open internationally. So check out Bex's channel for more details there. Aren't these lovely, lovely designs here? So do please pop over to those ladies' channels and consider entering their giveaway. It's great fun to take part, great inspiration for you to craft with your stash, and some fabulous prizes up for grabs. And as I said, most of them are looking for an ATC. So I'll just quickly show you some ATCs that we've been making. And here is an ATC that we've used. This is a mixed media ATC. We have used fabric with gold embossing powder around the edge and some enamel dots, Violet Studio enamel dots that we received in Happy Meal. Some die cuts from a magazine that we purchased recently with the eucalyptus set. It's a lovely, lovely die set. So we used that to die cut some coordinating fabric and some nesting oval dies. And then we've used some bronze pieces, coloured metal pieces here, and a cameo in the middle to create this beautiful textured multimedia ATC. And we've just mounted that onto a piece of chipboard. So all that's left is to put our details on the back, and that will be an entry for the lovely Monica, as she likes green. And while we had the fabric out, we also made this ATC along the similar lines with the die cuts in gold card, pearlescent pink card, Centura pearl, a little bit of vellum. This one's mounted onto vellum with the fabric die cuts and a double layered butterfly. And this one will be going to Andrea, as she is a fan of butterflies. And this one we actually mounted onto a piece of chipboard. We purchased these chipboard ATCs at the Creative Craft Fair last year, but hadn't used them yet. So this is a great way to get in about our stash and get crafting. So here's just 2 examples of some ATCs, and you can create something similar or something entirely different, whatever you would like to send as your entry. So we've got some more ATCs to make, but we'll go back to this magazine a second. So this is the stamp set that you got with it. Beautiful stamp designs, and you got some word dies as well, and this embossing folder. And we chose to use this magazine's gifts to create our card for Pink Bubble Cards Alphabet Challenge. And I'll bring in our completed card. So this week was F for fussy cutting, and we used the stamp and embossing folder to create our card by fussy cutting out the different elements and mounting them on some foam pads to create a bit of dimension. So we simply matte and layered a piece of silver glitter card and a coordinating piece of blue background card. And we used our Say It With Style Crafter's Companion set to create the banner sentiment. And then we've made a shaker window design. And to create this shaker window, we used the embossing folder and some fussy cutting once you've embossed it, it comes out like this. And we used an X-Acto knife to carefully cut round the edge and cut out the panels of the window to create this. And we layered it with some acetate, a night sky with a small Santa sleigh stamp, and added the glitter. Then we stamped out the lady in the dress, heat embossed her, and made a lovely watercolour design on her dress. Did the same with the tree, just stamped it out, gave it a watercolour wash and added a little glitter for a frosted effect. And unfortunately we got some ink on the inside of the card, but we managed to save this by taking a hint from the image on the front, as if you're looking out, and inside here is the night sky. And luckily this image came from a paper pad that was gifted to us from the lovely Amber Kintyre's Crafts, and it's absolutely perfect and saved our card from an inky finger mark. And lastly, we just lined the envelope with a starry paper to match it. And that is our entry for Pink Bubble Cards F4 Fussy Cutting. So thank you very much for watching our video today. Please check out the ladies' channels I've mentioned in the description box below. And until next time, thanks very much for watching and happy crafting.